Real Madrid, Manchester City, Wydad, Esperance, Los Angeles, Seattle Sounders, Auckland City. Ladies and gentlemen, the FIFA Club World Cup is well and truly here. South African representatives, Mamelodi Sundowns, kicked off their campaign courtesy of a 1-0 win over Ulsan HD. Next up for Masandawana is a clash with European heavyweights Borussia Dortmund. Hello and welcome to Soccer Betting News. I'm your host Deshaj, and joining me in studio today is African football expert Mogale Sathekge.
Thank you so much, Deshi, for welcoming me. Likewise, a good day to our listeners. It's been a long time since I came here, and I can see that you are already representing, donning the yellow and white Masandawana jersey. That's brilliant, man.
I have to support my countrymen. Mo, I must say, when I woke up this morning, I was quite shocked. I mean, one game, one win, top of the group. What a feat for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah, man, what a brilliant start to one of the most world's prestigious soccer tournament, the FIFA Club World Cup. I'm so happy that Sundowns just didn't go there to be spectators. They went there to show that they really want to progress to the round of 16 and also maybe get a chance to play in semis or the semi-finals. It's a good thing, and I'm proud to be a South African, and the type of football that they display, when one checks the highlights, it shows that Sundowns is really a team that is willing to step out there at the world and compete at a higher level into as far as football is concerned. I'm not surprised by their win, and if they keep that style of play and format, I mean, the Sundowns that I know and like and enjoy is the one that plays tiki-taka football, is the one that attacks, is the one that put in some South African flair and everything, is the one that is not afraid where your midfielders and wingers like Ribeiro and Masandawana are not afraid to carry opponents into their own half to defend, so that and everything. So what a brilliant display from Mamelodi Sundowns yesterday, and I think they deservedly deserve the win.
Bafana Bastille came out of the blocks firing on all cylinders, and one man who took the game by the scruff of the neck was Ikram Reyners. I mean, he could have had a first half hat-trick if it wasn't for those offside calls.
Yes, I mean, Sundowns is so blessed to have like a top finisher like Ikram Reyners. All the South Africans, we are very much happy because when he's doing that at Sundowns, we already know that we are safe for the upcoming African Cup of Nations that will be held in Morocco in December. So, when you see such kind of players that you really rely on from the national team point of view, you get so excited when they get to perform brilliantly on such big football events like that. So, I mean, who's got any doubt on Ikram Reyners? I mean, he's doing well. The man is on form. The man is bearing in important goals from Mamelodi Sundowns. And I wish him all the very best for the upcoming games and so forth. I just want him to unleash more of what Ikram Reyners is capable of. He knows his capabilities, and he knows what more can he deliver for Sundowns to become a fearful and one of the most title contenders for the FIFA Club World Cup. So yeah, I'm happy for his display of football and technique on the field of play.
Yeah, well, looking at that Sundowns lineup, I for one was shocked to see the likes of Zwane and Keanu Cupido called upon in the starting lineup. Were you shocked to see them there?
I was not even shocked to see Zwane on the squad. Zwane has been the captain of the team. He has been the one leading that Mamelodi Sundowns ship. Even when he didn't play in the most important finals, the CAF Champions League finals against Pyramids FC. I mean, we were all concerned, not only as Sundowns fans were concerned, but also people who love and support good soccer players. We were so concerned that Thembazwane, aka Mshishi, is not called Mshishi for nothing, bro. Mshishi has got, he's got a lot of names. Mshishi, Shikabala, that should say a lot about when a player has been likened to such kind of great players like Shikabala. When a player has been given great football nicknames, that's a very quality player. I mean, you can't believe Thembazwane is 34, 35 now, but mark my words, South Africa played 2 international friendlies now, while Sundowns was preparing for the Club World Cup. I mean, Hugo Bruce himself, Mr. Ric Flair, mentioned that I'm yet to see a player who gives me the flair and those goosebumps and the magician that he is, Thembazwane, when he's got the ball. I'm yet to see that player that can replace them in the current crop of the Bafana team that is currently unearthing at the present moment in preparation of the World Cup next year, in preparation of the AFCON in December. So, come on, guys. Thembazwane is a brilliant player.
Yeah.
We must not lie.
Well, of course, we're yet to see if he's going to play any part in this clash up against Borussia Dortmund. But let's look at that Sundowns bench. Now, we know the likes of Jaden Adams came on, Batusi Obas came on, even the forward Lebo Matiba. We have a wealth of experience to call upon from the bench.
Yes, I mean, one thing I like about Sundowns is the depth of the squad that they have, You never mum about a certain player not being there, but I'm going to single that 1 or 2 players or 3 players. Allende, Ribeiro, Zwane.
Yeah.
You can't keep those on the bench. They are the moving train of Mamelodi Sundowns. Allende gels very well with Ribeiro. Ribeiro plays and performs excellently well when there is Shikabala in the mix, aka Mshishi Thembazwane. So, man, I can hear you counting all those players and everything, but I think the team that played the first game, they deserve to go and start against BVB, Borussia Dortmund.
Well, I must ask you then, do you not feel those Dortmund attackers are going to be out for blood? I mean, of course, they were involved in a goalless stalemate against Fluminense and will be out for 3 points.
Everybody wants points, right? Sundowns get 1 point in this match. They still stand a chance to go into the group stages. They must just play as a team, play for one another, never lose focus, don't concede, and back up each other and make sure that you keep Borussia Dortmund at bay so that you stand your chance into going to the group stages. I mean, we are not lying. BVB is quite a good team. They will come guns blazing. They just signed Jude Bellingham's younger brother, Jobe Bellingham, and we know what that boy is capable of also. But look, BVB now, what they did, the likes of Jobe and other senior players at BVB, they are not going to be on the bench.
Yeah,
they are going to start them.
Speaking on that note, we've got the likes of Karim Adeyemi, fresh off Nations League appearance with Germany. You've got Sergio Guirassy. I think he's got 35 goals across his 45 appearances with Dortmund. Then you even have the likes of Julian Brandt, who was once linked with Liverpool. And you know that Liverpool scouting system never fails. Are you not worried?
I am pretty much worried because I know they are going to assemble their first team, but I'm also saying to the Mamelodi Sundowns coach, Cardoso, assemble your best ever first 11 ever since you got to Sundowns. Don't leave any brilliant player that you think will compete against the BVB players in this upcoming game. As much as BVB has got outstanding players, I mean, Guirassy alone is just a nightmare. But we believe, we have seen that, we have heard that song. We have seen the likes of Mutovi Mvala, Grand Kekana pulling it against all odds in the AFCON against players from Nigeria who plays their football in Galatasaray, in Serie A, in EPL and so forth. I mean, there was a point where we played Nigeria, the Sundowns defense marshaled the Nigerian attack, Nigerian attack. Abu Osimhen, Lookman. I mean, imagine making Lookman keep quiet the entire game and Osimhen. It shows that you are brilliantly prepared, tactically, mentally, and emotionally. You are tactically disciplined and prepared for those type of individuals on the field of play. So the same thing that got applied that time, I think certain Sundowns players have to take upon themselves that, you know what, it's a do or die game. We have 3 points, but we need to go advance into the next stage and see ourselves playing for the round of 16 in the Club World Cup. Sundowns can pull this one.
Yeah, well, of course, it's going to be a tough battle on the day. But let's unpack that Mamelodi Sundowns defense. I mean, we saw the likes of Divine Lunga coming in for Ori Modiba. Then we've got Cupido in for Lucas Suarez, who has been confirmed to be leaving that Sundowns team. Then you got the Mudau and Mvala Okekana. Who are you backing to start in the Sundowns defense this weekend?
Well, Mudau. I will start Mudau. I will start between Divine and Modiba. Anyone is okay. Divine is a marvelous player. He's marvel to watch. The Divine, whenever he's given an opportunity to be in the mix, he always does it his utmost best. Divine Lunga is a brilliant player for Sundowns. So whether Divine or Modiba starts on the left side, I'm happy with that. But the centre backs, just give it to Cupido. Played quite well. But I don't know at this point if he is needed. I would go with the defensive pair of Grant Kegan and Motovi Mval.
Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more there. Let's look at the midfield area then. Would you line up with 3 in the midfield and 3 attackers, or would you opt for a 2-3-1 format?
3-3 format. I mean, in the middle of the park there, you need Tebzangwana, Tebogomokwena. You need him there.
Yeah.
He has to be there to marshal and protect the defense. And I think because of this type of games and the type of players that they are going to be against, you need Debza to play. You need Debza to play behind Jaden Adams and Shigabala as a 10, and then you need Reynas, you need Ribeiro and Allende. Then you're fine.
I see.
Yes.
What a formation. I mean, I for one am excited to see how the Sundowns 11 squares up against the Borussia Dortmund outfit. Moji, before we conclude, I need to ask you a prediction. Which way can you see this one going?
It's a difficult one, but yeah, both teams have got players who are capable of pulling their teams and making sure that they grant them the victory that they want or that they badly need. There will be goals, tons of goals. There will be goals. It's gonna be either or. I'm giving it a double chance. Sundowns or Borussia Dortmund to win. It's not going to be a draw, this one.
Yeah.
One of the teams is going to walk away with it. And if Borussia Dortmund is winning, it will be unfortunate to the Masandawana, because now they'll have to go back to the drawing board and see how can they secure the group for qualifying for the round of 16 stage or something. But I'm praying that things go well for them as a South African, so that, I mean, they are representing the continent of Africa. They are representing South Africa as a whole. So we wish them well. And yeah, but I see this game is not going to end in a draw. We will have either Sundowns or Borussia Dortmund walking away with a victory on the end of the day. Yeah,
you know, coming into this this fixture, of course, Sundowns are top of the group, which means the pressure is on Dortmund to secure a result. Do you think that will help those Sundowns players and maybe just calm their nerves a little bit?
That's another thing. You are Mamelodi Sundowns, you are playing Borussia Dortmund. You know how European teams are. When they want, they win, they want, they win. And if you slip 2 minutes, 1 minute in the game, I don't want a situation where South Africa is Sundowns is gonna be under pressure and they concede 2-3 goals before halftime or something. They must know. That's why whenever we analyze games, that's why I always emphasize the issue of preparing for the games mentally and emotionally. Because if mentally you have prepared yourself for the game, you know what is coming. Sometimes having a willing and strong mentality when you're playing such kind of games, it's a make or break situation. That helps you to know what you have to do while on the field of play. You become tactically aware, you become tactically disciplined, you make the right moves at the right time, you make sure that you are always marshalling a man. You are not, it's a man marking game, this game. There is no one who's gonna have a breather, and you are not playing cheaper United at Sundowns or Pirates or Chiefs, opponents that you are used to, that you can get off guard and whatever. You are playing BVB, they don't have points. They want to win the Club World Cup. This is the newest trophy of the Club World Cup. Teams like Real Madrid, PSG, and wherever, when the players are getting interviewed, they always say that we are praying and wishing that we win this first Club World Cup edition trophy, because the system has changed also from 10 teams to 32 teams. That is a new system, new format, new beautiful trophy and everything, because Vinny said no one forgets first champions. You get my point. Sundowns has to make a mark. They have to go there and know that they are going to play a BVB that wants it against all odds. Now, but on the field of play, they have to show it that the same way you want it is the same way we want it. You get my point? They have to match them pound to pound. Even though realistically on paper, it might be that they won't match them pound to pound, but mentally and emotionally and physically, Sundowns can match PVP.
All right. Well, football fans, you've heard it right here from African football expert Mogale Sathekge. We're going to have to wait and see how his predictions play out. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and don't forget to like this channel. From all of us in studio, thanks and goodbye.
It's a show. It's a show, brava. It's a show, me.
For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest edition of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.